Welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. Moving on with day 2, which is this fun sketch full of triangles by Brenda Ragsdale. And I am excited to use this fun photo of my son when we went to Paw Patrol Live at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre in downtown Vancouver, and some Cocoa Vanilla Studio Boy Roll Collection. So this is the collection I won as one of the mini prize kits that I won back very early this last summer. I participated in one of the Secret Not Secret Kid Clubs where I actually got to participate instead of just host one of my own challenges, and I was one of the lucky winners. And so Christina sent me a mini kit full of goodies, and I'm finally breaking into them, and I'm going to cut some triangles out of all of the beautiful pattern paper. Broke my heart a little bit to cut into it, but I gotta stop staring at all these beautiful papers and use them and get them on layouts. And so I did that. I am even using the cardstock that got sent with it, and I need to do this more. So I tend to be more I don't use a ton of cardstock. I really don't. But as a border to tie everything in, it worked really well. So I might now have to go buy a ton of cardstock. Ugh, just what I need, right? More paper. So my goal here is I'm trying to follow this sketch pretty closely, and I'm starting that off by deciding which pattern paper I'm going to use as the bigger triangles versus the smaller triangles. There's 3 big triangles, 2 small triangles, and then 3 little mini triangles up at the top. And so I'm just kind of debating what I want to use. I end up using 4 different pattern papers in total. They're all from the same collection, and I just simply chose the smaller teal ones to be the small one, because there is blue and I do want to showcase the blue, but I didn't want it to be in your face and overpowering, so I felt like the smaller teal would work really well for that. And then highlight that by using the white pattern paper to be a bigger triangle, and then there is a star paper that I use as the other big triangle, which is mostly hidden by my photo, but it played off well in the fact that it brought in all the other colors that are going to get represented in this layout. And the photo itself is quite bright and colorful because it's right in the middle of the day. There's yellow in it, there's red in it, there's blue in it. So I felt like it played off without having to turn the photo into black and white, which I didn't want to do because my son, I feel, looks so cute in his little outfit there. He has jeans that have cuts in them. He's wearing these awesome new red shoes that he just got. His brand new jacket he finally was able to wear. He was old and big enough to fit into it now, and it's of Lightning McQueen. He's wearing his Batman hat and a sweatshirt on top, and his style is just so cute. And I didn't want to hide that, so I decided I was keeping this photo in color. And so using these pattern papers, I felt kind of highlighted it without detracting from either one. You still see the photo, it's the highlight, but the colors kind of help represent everything. So that's my plan. I am going to do some stitching and stitch every single triangle, like the larger ones, and then for these smaller ones you see me messing around with right there, I'm just going to make a line right through them, and I'm doing all of it in the lighter blue color. I'm then going to go ahead and go into the little goodies. These are the little bits that came with the little mini kit, and I'm going to use one of the wood veneer buttons. I love that. I think it kind of fits perfectly there. And then I'm trying to figure out what I can do. In this photo in the background, there's the concession stand, and you can see the people. And one of the little girls that's back there has this bright purple jacket and pink pants, and it's a little distracting to me. So I was trying to figure out a way to hide it, and I end up finding an arrow. So that's going to work really perfectly to just kind of hide that, at least detract from it, and so your focus goes back to the photo of my son in front of the poster. I'm also going to use this little chipboard piece that says "the best" because my son loved this. It was his first opportunity to go on the SkyTrain, his first time in Vancouver. I think it was his first time, and his first live performance of any type. No, it was his second live performance of any type. So it's still new to him, and he had so much fun. It was just Sean and him and myself, and he absolutely loved the attention. He had tons of fun. My daughter got to hang out with I think my mom watched her, if I remember correctly. If not, it was Sean's mom. So it was just a really, really fun day. He was so well behaved, and it was completely worth every penny that we spent. So I really wanted to document it. I have one more layout in mind to go ahead and work with, and that will come up eventually. I'm not sure when it will, but it'll come up maybe even in this series. We're only on day 2. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, and you can see I'm flipping through all the ephemera. I did receive the whole package of ephemera, and so I'm pulling a few pieces out here. I do switch my arrow to the black arrow. I do add the little kind of swiggly thing there. You see I tried to switch it out with the blue. That was too much blue, so that's not going to work. And then as I'm doing all this, I'm like, I forgot the circles. So I picked this sketch because my theme for the first 5 days is like hidden circles or subtle circles. So they're within the design, every single one of them, but they're meant to be a background. They're not meant to be in your face. Oh, look, there's circles on this layout. And so I picked 5 that I felt kind of had this nice little subtle feeling to it, and I almost forgot to add them to this, which is so silly because that's the whole point of these first 5 days. But I do end up making them. You can see I kind of left a little bit out. I was trying to make it seem like the stitching had gone under the triangles. However, with the black one, I didn't like the way that was looking, so off camera I go back and I just add the little bit of black stitching on the white so it kind of blends itself in, and you can see that it becomes a full circle. I like that. It worked a lot better. I add the word awesome, and that's kind of the way the title is here. My journaling will talk more about what it is. Because the photo says Paw Patrol Live, I didn't feel like it needed much more of a title than that, so I'm going to kind of go ahead and stick with the word awesome. And then I wrap it up by using these fun clear stickers that are just paint strips, and that is where I'm going to host my journaling and the date of this event. So I really enjoy the way this layout turned out. My final touch that you'll see in the photo is I add a little line of black pen just around everything to kind of encase the whole layout, and just add a little more because I added black stitching. And there's a few other black elements. I just wanted to get that added. So there's a look at my final layout, and I will see everyone tomorrow with day number 3. Bye!